Hi, how's everybody doing? This is Mr. and Mrs. Silver Fox Forex back with another training tip video. We're going to get right into it and go right to my charts. I want to show you guys something. My mentor Forex Nelson, um, when you go to his channel and you look and you see he has a ton of pairs at the bottom that he trades. He's been doing this for over 20 years. He has his 8 workhorses. I don't know if I reprogrammed them and did it on my charts. Um, I don't think I did. Um, let's see here what shows up. Cause I told you guys I changed a bunch of the settings, and I took a lot of the pairs out that I'm only going to charge and change and look at. This is just some of the stuff. They're not the actual all the workhorses that he do, but as you can see, this is kind of sort of what he has at the bottom, minus the things I have in here. But he's got like 8, and it kind of looks like that, but it's different. If you go to his channel, you can see exactly what he's trading. Um, I changed that because I had to figure out a way to make my trading better and make it work for me. Now I know how to trade like Nelson and everything, and but I want to focus on what works for me because at the time and just like now, I'm still working a pretty good job, and I like what I do. Um, so I had to take some things out and only trade what I needed to trade. So like I got a bunch of stuff up here that doesn't need to be up here, and it populates a ton of times. Different things I was doing. So I'm gonna show you guys what my game plan was that I was doing. So I have the JPY, S&P 500, Nasdaq 100, Pound USD, and a US 30. Now, S&P 500 I was looking at, but it's just these 4 here. And I'm going to do this here. And you see, this is just some stuff I was messing around with, showing people how you can make different kind of charts and use different kind of indicators and stuff like that. But we're going to go to my system that I just recently created for myself. Now, if your screen shows up blank like this, you have to find what you're looking for over here to the left hand side, and you have to drag it onto the screen so it shows up. So bear with me as I find the things that I am looking for. So here's this one here. Go back over to the NASDAQ 100, which will probably say Tech 100. I just have to find it. Sorry for taking you guys through this. But if I don't find it, we're just going to go ahead and let's just go to the pound JPY. And I want to show you guys something. The reason why I say you'll take all 26, 36 pairs, whatever you're looking at, do it on Sunday, Saturday, whatever day you have free. And you're going to go ahead and break that down to about 10. And after you look at that 10, you're going to break it down to about 5. And after you break it down from 5, you're going to break it down to about 2. And once you break it down to 2, you can either trade that 2 or pick that 1. I have 4 at the bottom that I look at, but the one I look at the most would probably, it was going to be the pound USD. because it moves during the London session pretty decent, you know. But the pound JPY, I want you guys to do me a favor. The market's not open, so you can scroll back. You don't have to cut the auto scroll off or anything like that. Now, I got this session box from Nelson. I showed you guys where to go into the marketplace at the bottom. Go to marketplace and type in sessions, and a bunch of different indicators will come up for a session box or session or whatever the case may be. And I'll even show you guys, matter of fact. So let's go here. Let's see if I can find the one I created here. Nope, not that one. Not that one. I have a ton of stuff, so sometimes I'm all over the place, so bear with me. This is it right here. So I went on to um, the marketplace, and I think this one is called the breakout box for sessions. I think this is the one right here. It's one of these, but I think that's it. And this is a session box on the pound JPY, and it works the same. I'm going to explain um, the colors really quick to you guys. So the colors you can set to whatever you want, but I know that at 900, 9 o'clock down here at the bottom, which is not 9 o'clock, but it's 2 a.m. I know at 2 a.m., this is when this session box starts. I get over here to 1300, it's 6 a.m. So this is from 2 to 6. This is from 6 to 8. And this is from 8 to 9. Okay? So I know the session when they're starting and when they're ending on this box. That helps. But what I want you guys to focus on, whether I use this or I go back to my other one, is this right here is the London session. When you see the beginning of the purple like this is the London session. We're not going to do Asian. We're not going to do New York. We're going to look at the London session. Now, this is the pound JPY. Look at this. 2, 3, so about almost 3:30. It made a move down. Now, we're going to scroll back. That was, no, Friday. Thursday didn't do a whole lot because it moved during the New York session. Okay, 1 for 1. Go back again. So here we go again. London session. Nice move down. Not a whole lot, but good. I'll take that. Made bigger moves during the New York session. I'll take that though. So let's call it 1 for 2. It moved kind of crazy. So we're going to do 2 for 2. Okay, so now we're 2 for 2 as far as it moving in the New York session better, and 2 for 2 for I'll take for the London session. So now look, we're going to do 3 for 3 because it moved good on both. New York, London. I'll take that 3 for 3. It was kind of choppy on both news, but I'll still take this as a 4 for 3 because just before 2 o'clock it moved up and made a nice move up. Okay, 4 for 3. I'll take this again. 5 for 3. Made moves here just before the New York session, but 5 for 3. But look at that. Again, a downtrend, so it moved pretty nicely through both. The point I'm trying to get you guys to see is you take that one pair and you look at that one session, whether it be New York going into the London close or whatever the case may be, and through the New York Open, or you just take the London Open. And that's all I'm looking at is the London Open. I'm looking at this one pair. I'm studying this one pair, and I noticed that it moves during the London session. It moves during the London session. Study that one pair. I've heard so many people say it. I have heard Raja Banks. I've heard numerous other traders, Yusuf Scott, Forex Nelson, a lot of people that I follow. Even when you look at Q Banks and Anthony's World, these guys are taking one pair, whether it's the US 30, whether it's gold, whether it's NAS 100, um, um, art from the moving average, or uh, my man Ben, who trades the indices, he trades the Nas 100. They're focusing on one pair, and this one pair is getting them paid. They're not doing 1,500 pairs. They're not all over the world, all over the board. They're looking at that one pair because why? They went to school. They studied that one pair. They took that one pair to lunch. They took that one pair to dinner. You know what I'm saying? They bought that one pair of roses, and they know that that one pair can act up from time to time. But for the most part, they know that pair's patterns. They know the probability of it moving during this market time because they studied it. They know the patterns, the indicators are lining up. Everything's lining up to say, I'm going to get in this trade right here. Here's 2 o'clock. I have to wait. Because why? You want everything to line up for you to get in the trade. You want everything to behave a-okay. I know this thing's going to go up. What's clear for me? Where can I get in at between here and here? And I'm going to take this trade up for 147 pips. Ladies and gentlemen, let me explain something to you. If you have the right kind of account, you can afford a nice drawdown. 147 times one standard lot of $100 a pip. This trade produced $14,700. Now imagine for most people to compound this and they have at least 2 or 3 trades on that. They just made $44,000 in about 5 hours. That is somebody's salary for the year in one night. One night. Because why? They decided to study that one pair. They put that time in. They set that 5 hours in front of a computer to make sure that they can get the most out of what they were doing. And yeah, your stop loss is down here. And it may have never came back to your stop loss. But this is what we have to do, ladies and gentlemen. I want to show you something. When your trade is going up, okay, your trade is going up, you're going to adjust your stop loss or put a trailing stop in place. And the more it goes up, you're going to adjust. So if it ever comes back down and hit, guess what? You're in profit. Okay, it's cool. You get back in a trade and you ride it up some more. Bam. You're moving your stop loss up. You're moving your stop loss up. Or you got your trailing stop. Bam. It hits you again, takes you out. Cool. You're in profit. You get back in your trade between here and here. Cool. You're moving it up. You're moving it up. You're moving it up. And when it comes back down and takes you out, you're done because you start seeing the consolidation. But you're in profit every time. Study that one pair. We're going to keep going. Look at that. Pull back up, pull back up, pull back up. After wait, you spend that 5 hour time, you can make money, but you study this pair. It's not always going to be clear, but it's going to be a good enough move for you to make some money because you studied that one pair, you took it to dinner, you took it to lunch, you know everything about it, you bought it roses, you see the patterns, you see that during that London session, you're going to get some of this. Every day is not going to be beautiful. Every day is not going to be an easy, consistent move like this. But for the most part, for the 80%, you want to be in front of that London session because you know that's a session that works for you and you know it's going to move. You know the volatility is going to be great. You got everything lined up for you to take that trade. You may not want to get any of this. I would get in here because I know I can get in here and make some money. And then after that, I'm done because this is a little bit too choppy that's going on right here. But the day before, you have to wait time. Look at that. Move up. You have to do from 2, know what I'm saying, to 6, 2 to 6. Still may move up, still made money. Adjust your stop loss, add a trailing stop. You're not gonna get everyone good. Make a little bit of money coming down, it's a little choppy, you know what I'm saying? That's alright. 2 a.m., everything crossed over, you can make money going up, and then you're done. Make money going up. If you want to try to catch it down, you can, but you made money, you're done. You see the pattern? You see what I'm telling you? It's moving during that time between the 2 and the 6. 22 and the 6, it's moving down, pull back, down, pull back, down. Once you get out here, you wait for the pull back, counter close 20 here and here, catch down. Pull back, counter close 20 here and here, down. And you're done. You see the pattern I'm talking about? Choose that one pair. Study that one pair. That's what I want you to do. Take your pairs, whatever you do, however you do, get down to that one or two. These guys are just doing one, and they're making millions. And on this session, it's showing you the same thing between 2 and 6. You're not going to have everything good. Now, you see this one is set for the Asian session if you want to trade that. But okay, nothing really here. London, little move down here. London, move up, and you're done because you'd be trying to get trapped up getting between this unless you know how to trade it. But you made money. Told you, made money going up, you're done. Be careful. You can catch between that 2 and 6. Catch coming down. You're good. May not be a ton of a big move, but it's nice. It's nice because once you get in between here and here, you made 48 pips. 48 pips. You do the math on $100. You can do the math. Again, up. See, that's what trading is. You have to wait for the setup to come to you, and you have to sit there and wait for the trade to show up. Stop forcing things. Make sure your trade is lining up. All you have to do with this is put in a trailing stop of 5 or 10 pips. If it takes you out, you get right back in because while you're making money going up, your wins will be greater than your losses because your stop losses are tight. That means you're not losing a lot of money, but your gains will be greater. Crossed over and made some money, and I'm done. Just showed you guys. Made money, 22 and 6, done. A little choppy, made a little bit of money, not a whole lot, but you're done, unless you want to go over to the New York session. Made money, done. Made money, came back down, made a little more money, you're done. You can just make money from here to here. Be done if you want to. If you're able to get in at 2 or a little bit before, say here. 81 pips. Jeez, OP. 81 pips, and you are done. You are done unless you feel like you want to trade more and maximize your full trading potential. But you're done. Wait, came down. As I just showed you guys. Study that one pair. Study that one pair. 2 to 6. 2 to 6. That's all I'm asking. If you want to trade New York, you know the time frame. 2 to 6. You've made money. So look at all these other guys. I want you guys to follow what they're doing. Get you the 26 pair, get down to 10, get down to 5, and get down to 2. And look at that one or that two that you're really going to follow. That one or that two that you're really going to be married to and committed to. That you know this is the session, this is the time it needs to be traded. I need to sit here and wait till I see everything starting to form. And here's the thing. Here's the thing. I'm going to go back over here. I'm going to show you guys something. Okay. This is going to be the secret right here that catches everybody. Okay, I'll show you guys. Just doing it the long way. I didn't think it was that far out. I done messed that all up. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. So, um, sorry about that. But here's what I'm going to show you guys. You really don't know what's going to happen because this is over here. You have to see it form. So these boxes will be just forming. The numbers will just be showing on the spread. If you want to put the amount of pips, you can customize it however you want to. You have to see the pattern of what's getting ready to happen. You have to see that this is forming. So if your indications are not clear what's going on, wait for them to get clear. What did I just tell you guys about Lazy Larry? It says to do it here. I'm conservative. I know when those candles close between there and there, I'm in. You have to see it form. You have to see it happening. You have to see it happening. As you see everything is lining up for a sale with all your indicators red, red, down, red, red, already down. Everything's lining up. The lines have crossed. Excuse me, have crossed. They're going down. You're in. You're in and you're done. So find that pair, study that pair, find out when that pair is traded, and I guarantee you guys you can be like everybody else and you can go ahead and make this money. You don't have to, you know what I'm saying, pay $1,000 for the AI bot and stuff like this. Go talk to Forex Nelson. He's the best one that I've seen, anyways, as far as money wise when it comes to systems and things in the box. You know, I'm just being honest with you. I only spent $400. And it was really $250 the first time, and then the rest of the money to get additional information and PDFs and stuff like that. Go talk to him. His system is great. You can talk to him. You can Skype him. But like I said, I follow all these other traders because these guys are goats. They had that mentor. They found that one person to say, hey, study this one pair. This is gonna make you a lot of money. It's not gonna be every day that you're gonna hit a home run, but I guarantee you, 80% of the time, you will make money because you sat there between the time it's supposed to be traded and you let the trade play out and you were in and you were out. Your stop loss was in place, your trailing stop was in place, and you made money. So please get down to one pair, two pairs. Study those pairs, take them to lunch, take them to dinner, buy them roses, and you will have this. As always, take care and happy trading.